come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Rocket. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Oakley. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Caught behind the line. It's Oakley. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mateer using the quick game. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Sooners in a good 2nd and short.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive. finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch along the sideline and steps out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Number 29 on the field goal.
Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Right back to the well.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Oakley. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Johnson looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Looking for the score. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds his big tight end. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Sooners will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Oakley. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire plate.
Man, it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Oakley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets away from what? Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Edwards. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks